Welcome to HealthOne Videos 2015. Here we are introducing a new feature of HealthOne version 7.5. You see the version 7.5 here, and it's to do with pregnancy management. We've opened a patient file, and her pregnancy tab is a new tab up here on the left, which is available. And if the patient is pregnant, normally this pregnancy tab will appear in front. As you can see from this pregnancy tab, this patient has already had 6 pregnancies, and she's now on her 7th pregnancy. So I'm going to show you that if you click on any pregnancy, you can do lots of things. Number 1, you can click this button to do a new pregnancy visit, a first visit, a follow-up visit, a delivery, a miscarriage, or postnatal visits. You can use this button to do a maternity application form, and HealthOne will archive the form and tell you what date you sent in the application, saying with a referral letter to the hospital. Later, to enter a maternity number against the maternity application up here. It will allow you to change the expected date of delivery by putting in the scan date, and thus change the duration of the pregnancy accordingly from then on. It will allow you to send in a HSE maternity claim or a payment for that claim, and follow these things up. We also have the possibility here, you see this patient is gravid 7, par 6, she has 6 children, and this is her 7th pregnancy. With this button here, as you saw earlier, I can filter all transactions relating to this pregnancy. So in fact, this pregnancy has had part of the basic medical information, has only had the first antenatal visit and a lab result relating to this pregnancy. If I click on the 6th pregnancy, I get all transactions related to that pregnancy starting in 2012 and ending in 2013 with the payment. Because these are old transactions, I had to manually link these transactions to the pregnancies, but that wasn't difficult. So if I click on any of these, I'll get all the transactions linked to these pregnancies. And as you can see, you're getting every single one of them. From this pregnancy, you can see, in fact, that we don't have a duration, or because somebody has not recorded the fact that the baby had a delivery around this time. I could manually enter that and it would be fixed. So I can also, if I check any pregnancy, say this last pregnancy, click on this button here which says display linked data to the pregnancy, and I've got a nice grid view of all the data relating to this particular pregnancy. I can also have a tree view, and I can check anything I like, for example all her blood pressures, etc. So I can switch between a grid analysis and a tree view of all these things. If I've just got that, I can do that. And that's your functionality, your basic functionality in this pregnancy. Now I can do a new consultation for this pregnancy by clicking here and doing an antenatal visit. And once I do that, I get an automatic form up here with the details of the pregnancy. If I have a HealthOne sequence in already that I use, the members of the sequence that are not included here will be added at the end of the consultation. I can add them after and finish with this form. So I have acute care or just a normal follow-up. As you can see, the LMP and the EDD and the duration is here, and today's date is here. I could put it in for the past as well. So it's a routine visit, and her weight. As you can see, we have a graph here for weight. There's no previous weights, but I can see all her old weights by doing a normal control I and see a graph of her weights, and I get the fact that she was 70 kilos. So let's say she's now 72 kilos. Blood pressure is 110/86. Our urine is negative. Fundus is 27. Fetal heart sounds yes. Fetal presentation we don't know. And we're saying she's not got it. We're saying nothing about edema. We can check it, and we're saying that all is well. We've already referred to Carlow General Hospital, and this dialogue here allows you to put in various different hospitals, and you have a database here where you can create your own hospitals. The maternity number has already been entered and has been picked up, so this is a straightforward ordinary antenatal, and you can see here it's put in a new obstetrics consultation, and it's got a little pregnancy icon here which tells us that this consultation is related to this pregnancy. It does it automatically. And that is an overview of the pregnancy icon and the pregnancy functionality in HealthOne version 7.5. We will go into it in more detail in other